channel. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here. Um, Give me just a second. I gotta find my lighter. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. My sweet little kitty cat. I'm so blessed to have a sweet little cat. Welcome to the channel. Let me fire up this here. Let me light up this can. I'm so ingenious. I just got through moving. I'm coming up with all these cool ideas. Make things look cool in my house. Are you not going to work? Why do I talk about that it doesn't work? Oh, shucks. Never mind. So anyway, we're going to find out what they're not telling you. And why. I don't know who yet, but I will look into it. This is Libra season. Libra season is supposed to represent balance, justice, things finally being seen that haven't been seen, so that decisions can be made. We know that Pisces season is judgment. That comes after all the, after Libra season comes Scorpio, then Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. And the reason I bring that up is because it's sort of a process of energy going through a cycle, cycling through energy, and how people react depends on the vibe out here. Yes. Yeah. Might as well get everything out in the open before Scorpio season, because if you don't, it's going to be known, like it or not. Scorpio uncovers all the secrets. All right, give me a second to tap into you fabulous people. I always say, welcome to the channel, beautifuls. That's my style. Okay, let me turn this baby on and see what everybody's doing tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wherever you are, whatever you're going through, I truly hope that you find yourself at peace. That's what it's really about. Yeah. Turn the volume down and tap into the wonderful people. Welcome to the channel. As above, so below, everything unholy has got to go. Right now, whoops, Spirit has no time for mischief. I just thought I'd tell you that. That's one little thing I want to say. They're really sick of it. They're sick of it. They're sick of it. The rescue calls and everything. They're like, wait a minute. We're going to bring everybody out into the open and we're going to expose them to you. Let me get my phone plugged in. Sorry. I have this awkward setup that I'm just getting used to. There it is. All right. Hi, everybody. Hi. Well, we're here. We are here together. We're going to find out what's going on and why they're not, what they're not telling you or not saying for whatever reason. And good, bad, or indifferent, you know. And make sure that tonight that you take what you need and leave the rest. If you would like to get in on many readings, you can get in on them. I'm live every day, at least now. And when you join my channel, you automatically qualify for a free message if you need one. And all you have to do is just join the channel, and then you come in to the chat, and I see you, right? And hold on a minute. Hi, Queen Sol. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Firefly. Hi, lovelies. Hi, poor princess. Oh, oh, and it was lovely talking to you to do. Poor princess. What lovely people. I have the best subscribers because they're sincere people. That's why they're here. The word says to you, now listen to the numbers. Listen to the numbers. They mean everything. Especially, even God, I mean, the universe is created by numbers. Lamentations, so there's sorrow, there's regret. Lamentations about regretting how people turned out, how people have turned out, right? Lamentations 22, no, verse 3, Lamentations 3, communications, commitments, contracts, connections. 3, the way universal contracts, okay? Not just you and I are talking and then we made an agreement that we agreed. It's more than that. Some of these things that I talk about in life path number 3, which I am, is that you will experience connections that really you created yourself, But 3 is like sometimes it's universal connections. Like you made a deal with God before you came here. Time that you were going to experience betrayal, and it was going to be a challenge on your well-being. How strong am I to overcome betrayal? How quickly can I let that go? How quickly can I reestablish my inner core and be really true to myself and not carry that garbage around? Let them have it. That's one challenge for the life path of 3, for people to try to destroy your contracts. That's just me. I'm just talking. It says 22 and 23. 22 is about you're not working alone anymore. You're working with someone else. Your spirit guide, your lover, your husband, your family, you're working with someone else. And you're literally creating your life as you go. 23 represents the way that you speak to one another determines the balance of the relationship. It adds up to 5. And 5 is usually like the halfway point. Something's going to change. Something's got to change. And when somebody's lamenting about contracts and about somebody they're with or they want to be with, and they're at a halfway point, there's a decision that needs to be made, correct? What we have here is because of the Lord's great love for you, you are not consumed. For his compassions never fail. Humans will. They all fall short of the glory. God's compassions are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I'm going to say it out loud. I cannot tell you that the subtle blessings that really make up the difference and whether you can actually, be happy or not. Everyone's unique. So I don't know how this is going to play out for you, but I want to tell you what I brought out. This could include a past lover, a current lover. All right. This is her situation, what she wants to say to you. This is his situation, what he wants to say to you. All right. Now, they're not the crux of the whole thing. They're going to come out. What we're going to do, though, is look at these love energies first. So let's take a look. This is a collective message. I thank you for your presence. It's been an astounding day today. Surprised me that a lot of my prayers are actually being answered. It's so unique. And we worry a little more than we should, too. It's not a good energy to bring into a new relationship or to any commitment for that matter. Hang on, I'm listening to my girls. Happy full moon. Yeah, correcto mundo. You funny girl. Darlene, correcto mundo. True, baby. Or like they say, true dat. True dat. Show me the love messages for this message. What is it they're not saying to you? Let me go deep. I want to thank you, everyone, for liking the video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that vibration you guys have. It's so cool. Thank you for being supportive. I appreciate that. All right, here goes. First one. Ooh, did we not pull this today, somebody? Wedding. Now, on 2 perspectives. They were, they are, or they intend to be married. You only have those options, right? Were, are, or intend to be. We're going to have to look. Well. What else do you have, Holy Spirit? What do you have? The divine light within and without become manifest in our life right now. All of us. Protect and prepare us to all speak in a sacred way. I call in all positive, holy energy to support the work today. I ask for a window of light to open a portal of delight, purify my intentions and space, and may there be the beautiful results from this reading today. I want to show you guys something before I go on. Somebody wants to give a relationship a chance. These are things in the energy field, and we have heart-to-heart conversation. Well, I think we're going, and then we have make the effort. So we do have a little energy coming in that wants to be discussed. I want to tell you what I have for sale. I have not shown it to anyone yet. I haven't posted it on Etsy or the website. I'm letting y'all see it first, okay? This is 18 karat gold and a very, very rare rose quartz. Rough cut rose quartz. It's very feminine. It's um, highly charged with love and healing energy. Okay. And I'm asking 60 for this. If anybody's interested, my pay links are below. My email's below. If you want it, first come, first serve. It'll be in the mail tomorrow. I promise you. This is so gorgeous. I think it's a 16-inch chain. It's very fragile. 18 karat gold. Look at that. Very, very beautiful. I love that. But I need you to know that the reason that I'm selling it is I don't wear these little tiny necklaces anymore. Because I wear these crazy nails and I just can't get them on and off by myself. But this is absolutely fabulous and high quality. All right, first come, first serve. All right, beautifuls. So we have wedding. Give a relationship a chance. Heart to heart and make the effort. I'm kind of surprised myself that this is exactly the way this is going. Everything tends to fall into place as it should. When you need it, you know, when you need the answers, they will come for you. All right. All right. Oh, it's truly, truly beautiful. And I'm just happy to have something to, it's fantastic. My girls get to see it first. My girls, y'all, you get to see it first, okay? Gorgeous, beautiful. And I would probably send it with other wonderful things. You don't put it past me to throw beautiful oils, perfumes, or other crystals in with it. Or maybe even a deck of cards. Don't put it past me. All right, babies. I say babies. I'm sorry. I have been hanging out with my girlfriend and her three little dogs. And they're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I call them babies. I go, get in here, babies. You cute little babies. All right. Holy Spirit, we're just grateful for your presence in the wonderful divine people. May you encourage them, answer their prayers, Lord, give them into alignment. Thank you for those that are faithful to them. Bless everyone in their life that is faithful to them tenfold. And those who are not faithful to them, bring them into the light, bring them into alignment, or bring them into judgment in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, the King. It is so. Your life, my life, and exposure. It is Libra season. Let's have some exposure. Talk about this wedding. Is this a marriage partner? I'm going to ask the question I said when I put it down. All right, the question was past, present, or future? Tell me. Past, present, or future? Okay, well, it looks like it might be a present situation somehow, because this looks like reconciliation. This looks like 6 of coins. Reciprocity is even energy. The person that they want to talk to is a star, a healer, whole person, a person designed by God to be here on the planet. They want to talk to you. They want to have a heart-to-heart with you because you're very, very, very special. And if this person realizes that, they're not going to jack around and play with anybody else. They're not going to look anywhere else. They're not going to be on the prowl. They're going to be hooked to you because you are the actual divine blessing. When they disconnect from you or do you wrong and you're an anointed chosen one, you can take it to the bank. Their life is going to go, and the hard part about that is a lot of them have so much pride they wouldn't tell you that their life is falling to shit. They wouldn't say it, but you'll know it. You'll feel the vacuum. You'll feel like, oh, I feel somebody always watching me. What is that? Yeah, because you're a star. They can't take their eyes off you. You're chosen. You're guided. I always say she has the Star of David on her head. That's the lineage, right? Here we go. Make the effort. What is that? Well, what is that? Make the effort. Oh my gosh. We have the Temperance card. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Now, Making the effort means somebody's put in the work and they've really, really, really nurtured whatever this is. They've nurtured this. It could be you, it could be them. Whatever it is, it's a lot of energy. It could be a lot of time. Knowing somebody for 7 years, putting years of work into something. And then temperance. We could be talking about a Sagittarius, but I feel like this has been you holding yourself together during some kind of something with someone you either want to be married to, should be married to, could be married to, or they could be married elsewhere. Seven of Pentacles. Tell me what the Seven of Pentacles is, Spirit. See, when I shuffle, I'm pulling from both the front and the back. They're just dropping down. That's why it's so messy. Here it is. Ah, Three of Pentacles. Okay, I got it. Can I say something? Now, if this is somebody that's not together for a specific reason, let's say you're kind of, somebody said or did something and they want to come back and apologize, okay? And have this heart-to-heart with you. It's because somebody put in 70% and somebody put in 30%, okay? That's one way of looking at this. It's not even energy, and it's supposed to be even energy. You put in half, I put in half, or if we put in all of our all, we're going to have plenty enough love and cooperation and money for all of us. But if somebody's not doing their share, that's somebody that needs to make the effort if they really want you back, if they're apologetic, if they are sincere about being married to you. Now, clarify the Six of Pentacles. Hi, Pure Heart. How are you? Nice to see you. I love your name. I love your name. That's gorgeous. All right. Only somebody with a pure heart could come up with that. You got people coming out here going dragon heart, witch's heart, hard heart. I don't know. People are something, aren't they? Okay, we're going to look at the Six of Pentacles and the wedding card. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what this is. This is the devil. Yeehaw. Well, now, oh my goodness. Now, let me share this with you. This devil energy has a lot to do with temptation, but it also could be just plain flat Capricorn. This is Pentacles, Capricorn. You could just be a Capricorn and you're like, well, dang, all I ever wanted was to be treated right, be respected right. But the influence of the devil here talks about somebody having some kind of outside interest, something that holds them back from being 100% with you, something they're keeping secret or hiding. Temptation. And you're over here being temperate. That's because you're carrying the temple of God and you know it. Remember I said that. This here is compromise. This is compromise. Somebody compromised something. And they let their guard down. They let their guard down, this one here. Whoever I'm speaking to, they let their guard down. They were not spiritually protected at the time. They were not doing as they should. And so they were not focusing on what God wanted, the strength that it took to keep a marriage together or somebody together. They weren't. They're being sidetracked. That's easy when you're not spiritually protected. That's easy. The enemy goes, oh, I see they like to look at porn, or they have an eye for everybody, or they love to eat too much ice cream, anything that keeps you out of your temperate energy, where you got complete self-control because you know enough to be humble enough to ask for superior support in the spirit world to give your flesh the strength to hold back. There's a reason for that. It's called reverence for the Most High, for the truth. The truth, the light that is you too. You always think of it as just you and just God, 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 but you are representative. Tell me about the devil again. So, what is this? Let's say this is somebody, we're going to take it from this perspective. Somebody did wrong. Okay? They did something wrong. What did they do? What did they do? Okay. One of the things they did wrong was they didn't listen. They didn't listen. I just heard, listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Look at that. Queen of Wands tempted him away, and he tried to block it out, but he wasn't spiritually strong enough to do so. And so he looked elsewhere. Does that make sense? His mind, sometimes this is also witchcraft, They can do it. They can see somebody at work and they go, man, they're mighty fine. I'm going to make them mine. And they don't give a crap. Jezebel doesn't give a damn if they're married, committed. She doesn't care. She comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Yeah, that's true. That's part of it, because she's guided by that spirit. But those who are guided by a Holy Spirit, they have a different perspective. They're faithful. They're almost too faithful. All right, the first priority. Oh, okay. I was right. Lovers came in. Someone gave them an option. They were married. Now, for that perspective, wow. Okay, we're going to go to the next step. Can I tell you who it was? It's a King of Cups. He was on an unfaithful water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yes. Yes. With that in mind, I'm thinking that they cheated, period, point blank, on somebody, past, present, or future. It's really hard to say past, present, that wouldn't be future, but past or present. It seems like the past because it's right next to reconciliation. And the only reason you do a reconciliation, which I can do that reading for you, is the simple fact that there has to be a reason why they're coming back to apologize. And hopefully you'll give this relationship a chance. Interesting. That's what they're hoping for. It depends on how sincere they are. Holy Spirit, what's on this person's mind? Now that they're away from their really true beloved, they were supposed to do 70, 50, 50 or 100, 100, now 70, 30. Whoever that is. Let's go. What is this? Spirit, show me. Hi, Faye. Oh, shit. This might be somebody who kind of did roller coaster relationship with you while you were married. You understand what I mean? I read for a lot of you guys, and sometimes they're married couples like this. They're like, it's roller coaster. It's like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. This one said, I was ready to give a relationship a chance for real, but then something happened. Told you, the enemy came in to kill, steal, and destroy before they were able to make the right decision. Probably going to work out for the better anyway, though, because I gave you time to think. What else would they like to say to you? This is a person from the past. Then I will take it from the perspective of someone in the present who might have simply said or done something or been rude, or maybe just had an argument or something, and they really just don't want to apologize. We'll take a look at that separately. Tell me about this person from the past, though. Married person. Oh, my God, they cheated. It happens. I know you are upset with me, and I'm equally upset with myself. It sounds like guilt. Tell me more. We hope that they have a reprieving. We hope that their heart can be reprieved, that they can be redeemed from what they did. They want to know if you still love them. Thank you for hitting the like button when you come in. This is someone that allowed temptation to take them away from their marriage vows and really screwed up. They do want to come back and apologize, but they want to know first if you love them. I suspect they've been watching you or having people watch you, but they let their guard down. Hmm. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. Okay? They always keep saying I'm set in my ways. You better unset in your ways if you're going to apologize. Bro, your person ain't going to take you back with that attitude. You can't be stubborn and stone cold. You have to be sorrowful. Do you still love me? What else? Past person, the cheater. I regret letting others come in between us. Yeah, they're in regret. They're not doing too good with this, my dears. That damn I'm set in his ways came out again. This one says, I don't know why I didn't learn the first time because I really don't want to be without you. This is like multiple regrets. Well, honey, they took you to the altar and then they did that. It's shocking how people could cheat. Don't get married if it's possibly, if you haven't sowed all your wild oats or something. If you have an inkling in you to be unfaithful, just don't do it. Tell them, I don't know if I can be faithful. I love you so much though. People are prideful and that's a problem. Tell me, what's most likely going to happen then? Again, this fool, I'm setting my ways. So does it mean that they're really, God, what's going to happen with that person? Hold on. They're going to try to come back in and apologize. They'll try to make some kind of offer. Even though they feel lousy, they've been spying on you and watching for a long time. You know it's true. I know it's true. You can feel the pull on your energy. Again, you're probably the Queen of Cups. You're probably someone who's kind-hearted, you know, and this doesn't mean you're a water sign. It just means that you're probably kind-hearted and empathic soul. This came up as a King of Cups. Interesting. So that would have been a divine union that got split up by somebody letting their guard down and allowing themselves to be tempted. You just didn't think you got enough, did you? God gives you everything and you spit in his face. And you hurt somebody beautiful. How dare you? No wonder you're filled with regret. You should be. I know I sound terrible, you guys. I have been beat down. Trust me. But I'm still strong. Okay, so yeah, you can expect them to come through. They're going to pick up the pace and come back and try to claim you again. And get a brand new start with you, okay? Somebody's going to try to do that. Judgment's on the table. I'm going to tell you what I get. This person, even though you're 100 times better than them because you hadn't cheated, you didn't do anything vengeful to deserve this, they just plain got distracted and hurt everything you guys were building, okay? It pretty much destroyed the foundation because there's no more trust. And if you don't have trust, you don't have a foundation anymore. It's gone. So you had to go rebuild for yourself, which is pretty cool because, well, you're pretty cool that way. You know how to do this. Now, this dude has been sitting and wallowing in all this grief for the mistake they made. Maybe they are an anointed person that made a mistake. We all fall short of the glory of God, okay? None of us, first one in don't live in a glass house if you're going to throw stones, right? So this one here has been watching and waiting for the exact moment you got page, and page for this return. And it's all small energy, but it's all progress, small progress. Does that make sense? And then it's all back to the very beginning, starting something brand spanking new. Interesting. Can you ever feel the same way for them? I don't know. Ace of Wands is on the table. That's a revival of energy. That's like a new start. But I can honestly tell you that if they don't come clean 100% in this I'm set in my ways, there's something wrong there because you're going to sense if there's anything else not being spoken about, not being talked about, not being truthful, whatever's competing with you, and you're going to sense it in the spirit. This is spiritual. Verbal and spiritual Five of Wands, you're going to know. Because, well, geez whiz, you were married to them. You became one with them and they let somebody else in and it wasn't one anymore. So now you are one and they got this. What is this? What is that? Show me what that is. And then I'm moving on to whether you take them back or not is completely up to you. I'm also going to look and see if that's a feminine as well. Because I think you love who you love. I'm not going to judge. I know the ordinations. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. The juggling card. Handling two things at one time, two relationships at one time, two people at one time. Is this why they only want to come in with? Is this why they're still keeping something secret? No, 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 no. What's that? Five of Swords could represent their mind being messed up. You know what I mean? Their spirit and their mind being like, I don't know. But it's usually somebody chatterboxing. Yeah, I think they're going to want to put the work in. I do. I think they're going to want to change their life path with you. Okay. I don't know who it is. It's very strong. Water sign, male or female. Yeah. Yeah. Pisces. Pisces. Hangman. So we have a Pisces masculine who made a mistake. Their person is amazing. Now that could be Pisces, but they're in Hangman. So we're going to say Hangman, spying, want to come forward, give a relationship a chance, start again, and create something brand new. That's where they're at. But what they're bringing with them is other energies and competition. It could be in their mind, it could be in their language, or it could be in their energy still. Whether that's your reading or not, I don't know. I would look into you on a private reading for that. That scenario, because if you're married to them, they, you know, when they come clean before God, you're not going to see the Five of Swords in their reading. You will not, because that's when the enemy comes in with competition, negative thoughts, speech isn't upright. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. And hi, Remy. Yeah, and so we've got the cheating spouse, right? The cheating spouse. And we got you over here. But then we got you over here as well with somebody who you might have just recently had something with. It wasn't so great, you know. Oh, I forgot something. Give me a moment. I'll go into that in a second. If your partner you are married to is a female, what is their message to you? I would say a lot of the same energy, but feminine perspective. Plus, what would she say to your beautiful? What would she say to her lover? Why did you keep coming after me if you were only going to let me go? Okay, well, maybe somebody kind of like dropped the ball. I don't know. I hope you get it together before I get on this train to leave. Oh, wow. That could be what they said. Okay, this feminine. So the feminine, that might be the Five of Swords. It could be because she's feminine. Look at she's feminine. She's got a little bit of aggression on her. She goes, I'm willing to put everything behind us if you are. Well, then why did you come in with the Five of Swords, honey? That's confusing. And the Two of Pentacles. Oh, God. Yeah, this one, I would let go. I would let her go. I'd let her go. Yes, let her go. Yeah. I'm sorry. You want to go? You got to go because you're no good. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good, John. No good, John. No good. Baby, you're no good. Yeah, that's right. Now, for those who are kind of recently had a thing with somebody and it just didn't go so good and you're like worried if they're ever going to come back or call you or make things right with you, there is the possibility. Let me move this over here. What is the possibility of this? Very good. This is a Chariot. This person will head your way. It might be a Cancer, they don't have to be, but this is moving forward, intuitively moving forward. I heard, and I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time. Love will abide. Take things in stride. I can't sing so good, but that Linda Ronstadt song is stunning. That was always my sorrowful love song back in the 60s or whatever that was, 70s. Holy Spirit. Okay. All right. I told you. Someone's coming back. Movement. Communicating online, sending messages, calling on the phone. Please. I know who you are now. Please. Can we talk? I had a revelation. I saw my fault. I do wish to apologize. This is what I'm hearing. I want to talk with you. I've had a download. Now, this is somebody who didn't mean it. They didn't mean to say or do something crooked. It just maybe something they have to work out in their nature. And you might have taken it really hard. I understand. But, see, I'm telling you, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Do you know what that is? That's beyond wish fulfillment. That is enough to be family. I love you enough to be family. And I'm ready to talk. Gemini Libra Aquarius. I'm ready to talk now. I had to get my head straight, but now my head's straight and I'm heading straight to you. That's what I heard. I don't know who you are, but I know that that's what I heard. Now, for the possibility of this heart-to-heart conversation going well, whether let's take it from the person that's apologizing from this one over here that cheated. All right, there's still going to be a lot of crying, weeping, tears, and maybe somebody will say no, and that'll break somebody's heart. But what do you think happened? I mean, they're going to want to talk about the pain. They're going to want to talk about the secrets. They're going to want to talk about the temptation. They're going to want to have a heart-to-heart, tell you all about it. That's what I heard. And whoa, you know, you got to get it all out. Yep. And how it might have ended things, or maybe we could start again, a new cycle, a new timeline. That's a good thing to hear. So, yeah. And as far as that's the one that comes back. That's the one that comes back that cheated. They come back and talk about all their secrets and the heartbreak and blah, blah, blah. Now, if that's a single person that you're with, or this one here, let's see what that conversation will go like for this one. Recent issues, maybe small things, nothing really bad. We think it's bad. All right. Oh shit. I think are you ready for this? They're going to tell you they're sorry for misleading you in some way, shape, or form, or showing you the worst side of them. Yes. I've known you maybe even more than one lifetime. I want to talk about that. I believe you're my soulmate. Let's not mince words. And maybe even my twin flame. But I've been in jail, spiritual jail, since we had our issue, because I could not tell you what I had to tell you. And I think God put him in a timeout and made him deal with this, right? And think about it. No, toxic behavior is different, It's different when they're consistently toxic, but if they're not, you give it thought. I know you divines aren't going to do that, but the energy is on the table. Tell me about make the effort. 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. Virgo. Somebody pulled back. and they went into chill mode and walked away. So somebody went ghost, walked away and went ghost, and then realized what they had. 5 of Pentacles. They found themselves out in the cold. They not only didn't have 3 Pentacles or 7 Pentacles, they lost Pentacles. They lost security. Somebody did. And yeah, and they want to talk to you about not being a player. I don't want to play. I don't want to play anymore. I know exactly what it feels like to be. I don't want to be out here in these streets just drinking and playing. Something about you. And maybe they went to God. Meditation and prayer. Maybe they healed. Maybe this person healed and they made the effort. That makes sense to me. They might have had a shock treatment, like maybe sometimes losing the best thing you ever had and then being completely away from it for a while wakes people up. And if they are sincere and willing to, see, you can't have a good relationship without sacrifice, effort. That's what it takes, sacrifice and effort, in order to keep a relationship strong, going, and fun. But they are definitely coming. There's a ace of Pentacles, and they want victory, rising above everything, telling you what they. I think somebody overcame alcoholism. Actually, is what I'm thinking. Whoever this is, they went in for some kind of treatment thing, and now they're coming back out. Yep, 'tis what I'm getting, and they garnered up their inner core. Yes, thank you, God. I was wondering why Temperance was here, not just for you. Because it's where you honor your temple and you keep it clean, or you clean it out and then work on keeping it clean, pure and holy is what I heard. The one that's going to come back to you that overcame, let's see what their thought is. This is the lie they told you. They lied to you. I'm in a karmic relationship. We sleep in separate beds. Wow. Tell me more. Deep down, I know that this environment isn't the best for me or my kids, but I care more about what happened to me during childhood. So this person had childhood trauma, and they were not being honest with you, but now they want to be honest with you. That's the message. Yeah, stuck in Groundhog Day without you. That's the 5 of Pentacles. Let me have one more. The truth is, I'm scared to tell you the truth. You can see that in some of these people, can't you? She's not you. Ah, this is something. She's not you. It isn't enough for me. Well, I'm sorry. Is there some reason that you had to go find out that she is not for you? What did you do with what you had that was for you? I always ask those questions. I hate to sound cynical, ladies and gentlemen, but come on. And you're asking this one. Why did you let someone come between us? Why? Divine Feminine. You're asking that question. I love how you make me feel when I look in your eyes. So you do love them. Absolutely. Did you ever care, or was it all just BS? That's from the place of loss. All right, well, I can honestly say that there are a couple of scenarios tonight that showed up. I don't know how they'll turn out, because your story is your story. And if you're involved in any of this, we'll just carry on your story. But they did want us to bring some of this forward tonight and see. Now, we have the King and Queen of Cups, particularly in this reading. They represent the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be 2 water signs that had an issue. But I do know one thing. Somebody's sincere about apologizing. And somebody's overcome something pretty bad. They put their addiction down. They dealt with it. The loss was too hard for them. You pulled back too far. They completely felt like they lost you. About to give up, some of them. But those that are obedient in the spirit and that are easily corrected and humble and not living in pride, humility, they're usually the ones that will make an effort to come and correct things with someone that they were in a situation with. And I even like myself, when there's someone I had to just not talk to anymore, really. It wasn't that I didn't love him. It was that I could not have him in my presence. It was too much. It was too much. Too much sneaky energy. Too much. Too quiet for me. There's more to it than meets the eye, though. More of it than just that. But a deceptive kind of addiction energy, those kind of things can get in the way of a great relationship, or the possibility of a great relationship. And you do your best to create a great relationship and keep it going. But it's not 30, it can't be 30-70. It has to be full involvement. And a lot of people don't, they have to go through shock therapy sometimes to realize exactly what they don't have. And that's psychologically intelligent to look at it like that. Pull back from them. Be secure in yourself. Don't give them everything right away. If you lose them, they weren't yours. They weren't yours. They weren't committed to stay. That's the chance you have to take when you meet somebody wonderful. What else do you want to talk tonight about? This is the What's the News deck. And so let's peek into it. Hey, hi CSB. Yeah, I would answer you under two conditions. If you, that's interesting. Hold on a minute. Oh, cool. Okay. All right. So, yeah, if you throw up a super chat, that's energy exchange. If you join my channel, you get free mini readings when I'm live. That's also energy exchange. And that's the key thing. All right. What else do we have here on the table? What is the news for the night? Honestly, is this Monday? Are we really on Monday? I just can't. I'm sorry, you guys. What's going on tonight? What's those energies in the spirit world? What are the energies in relationships? I read for the most beautiful soul today. I just really did. Detective. I spy. Snooping. Digging for dirt and accusations. Who's checking up on you? Why, the squad is checking up on you, right? They can be good or bad, but if they're stupid, then it can't be so good. And then you got red flagged. So, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Who? Reconciliation. All right, we read that a minute ago. With close friends, soul tribe, close friends, reconciliation. Why do I feel like, hold on, sabotage. Sabotage. Don't tell them your business. Some cool things you're just going to have to keep for yourself until it's complete. That's what I just heard again. God wants you to be very discreet. Don't bring it out until it's ready. That's what I heard. Don't bring it out until it's ready. Ooh. All right, let's take a look at that. Oh gosh. I'm going to use a different deck for this. One moment, my darlings. Oh my gosh. I make a lot of noise, don't I? Sorry. Oh man, I need to know what in the hell. Give me a minute. the hidden realms, and the energy oracle. All right, let's find out. What's the energy of the hidden realms here? What is it? Female, male? What is it? We already see frenemy. It's a frenemy. What in the heck? How'd you get all mixed up like that? Hold on a minute. Your girl is a little bit on the wonky side. I guess they put him away like that. You're crazy. Here we go. All right, my friends. I just heard in my head, you want to go to the island. Something about mental, giving you false directions, giving somebody false directions, false information. Tell me. Yeah, this is the thing. Look, somebody's literally trying to sabotage somebody. Yeah, 5. They're trying to sabotage or watch it. Why? The spiral dancer. Shadow Queen. The witches, the bitches, and all the other troublemakers. Shadow Queen. Acquiring knowledge, insecure, and manipulation. Ooh, they're bringing it out tonight, aren't they? Thank you. Hi, Jeff. And the Arrow Master. They're determined to get their mark on you, to get what you got. And detach you from what's yours. Did you hear that? And detach you from what's rightfully yours. Wow. Ballsy people, huh? It's the spirit behind them, though. Tell me about the red flag. I want to look at who these bitches are. I don't like them. See? The Dragon's Duel. This is somebody who's feeling guilty for something. Word Lord communication, witchcraft, speaking bad against somebody, or excessive praise to the wrong person for the wrong reasons. That's what we're picking up as what's happening. I'm going to look at more of this one. How's everybody doing? Jeff, it's, Jeff, hang on a minute. You kind of look like my son. You look like my son. Sorry. He's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Makes the most beautiful children. All right, here we go. Jeff, it's by donation or by joining the channel. I'll be happy to answer you. I'm extremely generous. Here we go. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I can't remember all the words. Can you show us who the detective is here? Who's the snoopy one? Who's snooping in somebody's business for whatever? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. That's not a who. That is the situation. You are on your North Node, and they're watching you. Aren't they nice people? Tell me about that. All righty. Whoa. Well, look at this. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Water, and a King of Pentacles. These could be 3 people that you know. This would be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hang on. The Shadow Queen. witch in the background. Okay? There's a witch in the background. The squad and your community could be two males. They don't have to be. They are water sign and then earth sign. And they are chitter chatters and they're talkers. Normally, this would not be the case from our kings upright, but they both have some kind of power. I don't know what it is. He's got money, and he probably is the player in somebody's emotional reaction, making sure that whoever that is, they play with you. The arrow master, I'm going to get my mark. Yeah. I think I think he's kind of feeling guilty, the dragon's duel. I'm conflicted about something. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. But I think somebody paid somebody to do magic on somebody. And their first line of defense, I don't mean defense, but one of the sneaky things is they send people to get to know you. They watch you. They spy on you. They know your secrets. You get to trust them. You tell them things. You feel safe in their companionship. And all the while, somebody's paying them to fuck you over. And you don't realize it because you're not spiritually in tune with your guides. And you're not aware that sometimes you just have to keep your mouth shut. Let them hang themselves. You could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius are known to be everything, talk about everything, especially Gemini, Let's talk about it. She could be actually talking to this bitch here who has bad intentions to snap her destiny, to snag her destiny or her offerings or her blessings before she gets them. And let me tell you something. You have been warned. You got red flags. You got red flags. This is you and your destiny, whoever you are. What are the red flags? What were the red flags? The word Lord. The word Lord. Certain words, certain questions are always going to come in. I have somebody like that in my life. I love her very much. I don't think her intentions are bad, but it could be. You know, those really, really, really good, sneaky ones. You know what I'm talking about? You can know somebody for years. We have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. In the Dragon's Duel, because they have to keep something to themselves and it's torturing them. All right? It's bothering them because they know they shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. They know they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. Spreading gossip, listening, finding out how to sabotage you or how to keep you back from your blessing or to get your money. Because that's usually what they do. They just, oh my God, she's got potential. Let's go destroy it. That's all right. God will come in and just wipe you right out. Because if you're an upright person, no weapon formed against you will prosper. And they still haven't learned that lesson. They still keep using energy in a negative way. And there you are, beautiful. You're a gorgeous, beautiful water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. On your destiny. The word Lord is coming from, the King of Swords and the Hermit. I think somebody's dealing with a Virgo who's really, really, really good at convincing somebody that they have feelings for them, but they don't. What do they want then? What do they want? What do they really want? What do they really want here? What's the point? What's the point? Oh, where did you go, honey? First of all, they want your knowledge. They want the information you carry. They want to know how you do what you do. Don't tell them. It's a secret. Okay? Ancient Chinese secret. Don't tell them. Fake them out. You know what I mean? Start making up stuff, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Yeah. Change the subject. They try to dig into your personal business and you go, hey, did you hear about Joe's dog down the street? He died. Oh, change the subject, change the subject. I'm just being silly. Listen, I was raised in a huge family. And boy, we went through about everything. Yeah. Tell me more about the energy related to this. And then I shall leave y'all with a couple of nice messages. And Archangel Metatron, this is the third eye, representing the collective third eye. You have to know that you know that you know something isn't right. You have to know that you know that you know. And that's also the intellect of holding back. You've been at the garden and the gate trying to manifest something for some time, but this energy keeps fucking it up. There's something you're not seeing. Somebody, I don't know whose story it is. Well, please don't let it be your story. I hate to, yeah. You've been extremely patient. Again, you came in as temperance. A patient waiting, or they're patiently waiting because you know the enemy. He knows how to hang out and watch for a long time. All right, so I'm beginning to think that somebody needs to be a little more firm about relationships and connections, a little more careful about what's spoken or what's revealed, especially when someone answers you. Your life isn't that interesting. They just want it. That's kind of the thing. I just want what they got. I just want what they got. That's what I'm picking up. And so, this treachery, well, the dragons do. Why? Because their ass is broke. They want what you got. Yeah, that could be a Scorpio. Yeah, they want what you got. They don't understand that you got what you got. By healing, being quiet, hermiting, finding God within, helping your body to heal from all the treachery, taking time to read the word and be strong. Be strong. Now, you need to take time to hear in the spirit a little closer, and get back in this. You guys are being told, because of the wickedness and treachery around here, Archangel Raphael has shown up for you tonight. And of course, that is about getting what the heart wants. Yes, getting what the heart wants and healing. Wow. You guys, if you're innocent in this situation, I wouldn't even worry about it. Just keep an eye open, because you're going to have to be a little more discreet with what you're talking about. And some of you just need to walk away from somebody. Just let them. Sully Charlie, got to go. Strategy. There's a strategy on the table. Okay. And again, I told you about that water sign acting like they love you, but, wearing their sleeve on their heart. It's a little too much. It's too obvious. Something ain't right about that. Stay on the temple path, babies. This is your job, to stay clear and concise spiritually in your patterns, in your holiness, in your how you receive information and who you tell it to. Hangman energy. Chill out. These people are in the dragon's duel because they don't know what the hell to do. You're not revealing anything to them, but they sure do want it, and they're doing everything to get it. But guess what? I don't think so. Michael the Archangel has heard you in your temple moments, in your moments of prayer, meditation, and your heart's desire, speaking out, asking for patience, asking for guidance, asking for protection. And you got it. And this is the way God treats his faithful. You want it? You got it. Anything you want, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. What's coming in for you then, even though these wickeds are in the neighborhood? Michael and Raphael. Oh, kindnesses are coming towards you. A Knight of Cups. Okay. We had King of Wands. Could be somebody that you maybe, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. And then, of course, the Two of Wands. So basically what we have here is people deciding where they want to go, how they want to get there, and who they want to go with. We have a Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and a King of Wands. Who do you think's going to win? Probably the King. Yeah, because he's better at making decisions and following through. As far as this Wicked Witch, oh God. All right, yeah. They just clarified what I thought. She's an earth sign, really. She's an earth sign. She's got temperance. She's watching. Yeah, always. It might be one of your friends too that always comes in and gets in your energy and maybe says something, does something, and apologizes all the time. There's something weird about her. Ah, I want what you got. Can't have it. Now I've got my magic bus. You have Three of Cups coming in. People that are on the same temple path with you to help you heal. Just like you guys are. Look at this. And then the bottom of the deck. Two of Wands twice. So you are being given an option, a choice as to how you will live your life, how you will keep your mouth shut, and how you will tune in a little closer to your guides and spirit when they're warning you about somebody in your energy trying to deplete you or to take your calling or to just stop you from being successful because, well, they're just that person and you're not. So you have a different perspective, a different way of seeing this. Wow, the readings tonight, are they ever something? Wow. One look from you. I forgot the words here. I'm just, you feel it too. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it, Queen of Cups. Yes, you sweethearted peoples. Yeah, look at this. The squad's out getting into trouble. Now they've been exposed. You can't play in this neighborhood today because everybody knows what to watch out for. Right? Right. You're bloody well right. Oh no, I'm in a strange mood these days. Tell us, if you have a question that hasn't been answered, and it can be answered with a yes or a no, I'm going to give it a shot. Jeff said hi. Hi, Jeff. Okay, let's do it like this. Spirit, we just thank you that you come through to tap into people's energies and let us know. Is it a yes or is it a no? Ooh, that's a huge yes. That's a big yes. And the Nine of Swords in reverse means it'll take away somebody's troubles because they prayed about it. You pray about it, you believe it, you should receive it. That is all there is. That is it. Wish fulfillment in the bottom. Happiness. So what are you praying for? You can't pray and grieve and stress at the same time because you're not having faith that God will hear, answer, and move on your behalf. You can't hold both energies. The universe goes, well, which one is it? Do you believe or you not believe? Right? That's what I'm hearing. Oh, my guys, I love you all so much. If anybody's interested in that beautiful necklace, definitely send me an email. It's gorgeous rose quartz. I mean, it is raw, gorgeous, and rare. Very rare. Thank you so much. Let me know if you're interested. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. What are you supposed to do? About what? About what, my friend? I'm not sure. This is so pretty, though. It's so pure. It's so pure. You'd love it. It's so light as a feather. But this is, I'm selling this for $60. And I just wanted you to know about that. Okay. All right. Let's see what you're supposed to do. As a father has loved me, so I have loved you. Now remain in my love. John 15:9. Remain in his love. That's what you're supposed to do. At least that's what I have for now. Darlene is so precious. Isn't she generous? Every single day. Every single day. Girl, I just adore and love you. You're so generous, kind. It's not the only thing, though. I will do a generous message tonight. I normally don't. I'm going to send Jeff off with a peaceful message. What you're supposed to do, this is Four of Swords. Stop worrying. Close your eyes. Sincerely ask God. Allow yourself to rest in the and sit long enough to hear the answer spiritually without having to worry about what it is. You might be shocked. Just rest. This is rest and ask God. Nobody else knows what you really, really, really need. You have to heal something. You have to heal. This is mental and spiritual time out. You really close your eyes and you're doing a time out. You're done battling. God says the battle is not yours, it's mine. But you keep picking up the gun and shooting it. And I've got other weapons I can use on your behalf. It's really amazing. The way the truth in life is a very amazing experience. That's what you're supposed to be doing according to the guides. I don't normally answer people like that, but I felt the urgency. Because if you don't, the tower is very hard. It's very hard on you. It's a sudden shift. So what you have to do is shift yourself up again, back into faith. So you can find your heart. This is a Knight of Cups. So you can be in your heart and your fullness. You already have something to give. You just need direction to give it. That's all I wanted to say. That's your card, Michael. You guys, I love you all very much. Members, we covered a lot of ground tonight. We covered a lot of things. And I'm grateful for your presence. And I do just want to say, whether it be morning or whether it be night, I hope that everything for you goes all right. All right? And remember not to overthink or overtalk. Do some more listening, Spirit says. Be slow to anger, slow to speak, and quick to listen. That's how serious it is out here on these streets right now. Even with our families and those that are close to us, we still are on our own. You're on your own, baby. But you're never, ever, ever alone. I know that for sure. Been doing this a long, long time. I just heard, it's been a long, long, long time. Now I can see. Oh, I hear, oh, how I love you. How many tears I have wasted. John Lennon again. You know me and John Lennon. Just something about us, baby. I don't know. We're both Mayan gaps. We're galactic activation portals. That's who I am. I'm here if anybody would like a personal reading. Listen, you can always order it right off my Etsy shop too. I just want to say thanks, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm going to close up shop and go watch a movie. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.